Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So, today we are here to discuss the maths, grade 9 maths, and here is the chapter that is single variable inequalities. And these are all the lessons today we've discussed. The first lesson which we'll discuss today is graph solutions to step linear inequalities. The second one is graph solution to advanced linear inequalities. Third one is solve advanced linear inequalities, and the fourth one is graph the compound inequalities. And you can find all these lessons on the aplusstudent.com. You are using your email password that are provided by the administrators, and you just click on the website and then go to the maths grade 9, and here are all the chapters and the lessons for the grade 9 maths. Okay, this one. So today we discuss the single variable inequalities. So let's get start. So this is the first lesson, that is graph solutions to step linear inequalities. Let me open. So solve the inequalities and graph the solution. First of all, we are going to solve this inequality, and then we are going to put, this is basically the graph line, and then we just mark it. Okay, this inequality over there. So let's start. First of all, the question is 10 plus 3p. Let me write here 10 plus 3p, that is greater than 4. Okay, so let's just solve. 3p still in the same. This one is in the same. Like we are just going to move which one? 10. 10 is going to move here. 4 is still same. So this is minus 10. So 3p, that is minus 6. Now here you also just subtracting both side with 10. It's all up to you. Okay, subtracting both side with 10. Now dividing both side with 3. So let's divide. So what's the answer? 3 times 2 is 6. So here is the inequalities that we will solve. Okay, now what this shows that p, this p cannot be equal to negative 2. This should be greater. This is the greatest sign as shown, like p is greater than negative 2. Like for example, if we draw the graph number line, let me here, this is the middle point, the right side all positive, left side all negative. Okay, now in that side all negative. This shows that p is greater than negative 2. There is negative 2 here, and p is greater than, it means that the line p moves in that side because it's greater. Okay, because it's greater. So we can say that this line shows that p is greater than negative 2. There is negative 2. So and p is greater, and the greater sign is here because here all is less. Okay, so we can say that p is greater than negative 2. That means p moves in the right side. So we can say that, we also check it out here, p moves in the right side. So shaded to the right to negative 2. Okay, let's do the next question. That is 4d minus 4, which is equals to 4. What's the sign with it? This is less than sign. Okay. Now, first of all, both side added 4. This should be cancelled. Here it's become 8. Dividing both side with 4. 4 and 4 cancel, and 4 times 2 is 8. So what's D? This shows that D is less than 2. Okay, let's do it. This is the number line, and here it's negative. P is less than 2. This is positive 2 here, and P is less. It means that P is in the left side. So we are going to move the P in the left side. Okay, so this shows that the D is less than 2. Got it? Because this is less, and here the D is greater because these are all the greatest number. Now let's do one more question. Let's do, okay, here it's minus 5 plus 2n minus 5 plus 2n, that is less than 3. Added both side with 5. This is cancel. Dividing both sides with 2. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8. So this is the answer, n is less than 8. How can we finding it out the answer? Let's do it, okay? So here is the point 0, and in that side it's negative. So n is less than 8, it means n here is positive 9. It means that less than 8 where it's move, this is 8 and here it's move on that side. Okay, here, because there is 8. So it's not greater, it's less. So less, it means move in left side. And if they are saying that greater, then you are going to move in the right side. Okay, so this is the thing. Now let's do some test questions. So Solve the inequality and graph the solution. First of all, we solve the inequality and then just check it out. Shade to the right to the 3 or shaded to the left to negative 4. Okay, let's do it. 5 plus 2a less than minus 3. 5 plus 2a less than minus 3. Added more both side with 5. So it's become 2a and subtracting both side with 5, sorry. Minus 8. Dividing both side with a is less than minus 4. So a is less than minus 4. As we know that if this is your number line and here it's 0, all is positive, all is negative, and a is less than negative 4. It means that if, for example, here is negative 4, so a is moving toward the right side, sorry, on the left side, because on the right side it should be greater and on the left side it is less. So we are going to move in the left side, so shaded to the left to negative 4. Okay, solve the inequality and graph the solution. Minus 5 plus 2n less than 3. Then adding more both side with 5, that is dividing with n both sides with 2 both sides. Now n is less than 4. If this is your number line, less than positive 4, here it's 0. In that side this is positive 4, that side this is negative 4, and n is less than positive 4. It means that your n is moved to the left side of the of the positive 4, because this is positive 4 here, and this shows that this is less. So let's check it out. If this is less, then shade it to the left of the 4. Yes. All right. Hope you guys understand this lesson. And let's do one more question for that. So 3 plus 2y, which is equal and less. That's right. Which is equal and less to negative 5. Adding both side with positive 3. What you got the answer? Negative 2 here. Dividing both side with 2, that is negative 1. So here the value of y, which is lie on less than negative 1 or equal to negative 1. Okay, less than or equal. So it means that, for example, if this is your number line, here is positive 1 and on here it's negative 1, and your question is basically about equal to or less than negative 1. Less than negative 1, it means that it's also move on the left side. So we're going to move shaded. Yeah, mistakenly they are going to 3 plus 2y. Oh, I just turned the question wrong. It's 3 plus 2y is equals to 5. Okay, you guys just basically understood. Now you can solve all the rest of the question by yourself. Okay, let's move to the next lesson. So here is the question: 2 into a plus 6 plus 3 less greater than 9. Let's solve it. Let me write a question. 2 into a plus 6 plus 3 greater than 9. Now multiply 2 with it. This becomes 2a. Then 2 times 6 is 12 plus 3. Now solve 2a plus 12 plus 3 is 15 and then 9. Adding both side with 15. Sorry, subtracting both side with 15. This should be cancelling. So 2a is equals to 9 minus, it's not equal, sorry, that's the sign. Greater than 9 minus 15 is minus 6. Dividing both side with 2. So a is greater than minus 3. Okay, let's draw the number line. Positive 1, positive 2. A is less than minus 4. Less than minus 4. Minus 3, sorry. A is less than minus 3. Where is minus 3? There is minus 3, but A is less. So A moves in which side? A moves in that side. Okay, this shows that A is less than minus 3. Understand? Hope you guys understand this one as well. Okay, I'm going to solve with this one. Let's take some examples from there and then we're gonna solve it out. Okay, let's take this one. Q plus 2 over 3 less than minus 2. Okay, now first of all multiplying both side with 3. What's the answer? Q plus 2 only is left, and in that side it becomes minus 6 because we're going to multiply, because cancelling the 3 from the denominator. Okay, now subtracting both side with 2. So look at here, the basically question. Q is less than minus 8. Here we're gonna draw this one. And on this side it should be negative. Q is less than, it means that negative 8 to this side. Okay, like in negative 9 and negative 10 and all that. Understand? So in this way we are going to basically use the inequalities. Let's do one more. Okay, let me guide you from here now. Solve the inequalities and graph the solutions. First of all, we're gonna solve this inequality. Okay, and when we are solving it out, first multiply 2 with inside of the bracket, so this become 2a, and then when the 2 is multiplied with the 6 it becomes 12. Then 12 you're gonna add with 3, that is 15. Then 15 is moving from then just going to subtract on both sides with 15. Only the negative 3 is left now. Okay, so a is greater than negative 3. What does it mean? It means that when some number which is greater, that means it's moving positive on the number line. Okay, if it's greater, then it's move on positive on the number line. And then it's in negative when it's in negative, so that means it basically moves in the left side. Okay, when it's greater it moves in the right side, when it's less it's move in the left side. So here it's greater than negative 3. It means that greater than negative 3 greater than means moving right side, and with which number? From negative 3. So where the negative 3? So at this point negative 3 is marked, so any number which is greater than negative 3, that is here on the number line. Okay, and this kind of question I already told you, like first you just going to multiply on the both side with the denominator. Okay, and then it's simple just addition and putting on the number line when you're finding it out the answer. Understand? Okay, let's do some test questions for that. C minus 1 over 2 less than and equals to 1. Let's do it. C minus 1 over 2 less than and equal to 1. So first multiplying both side with 2. When you're going to multiply both sides with 2, that is your answer. Now addition, adding both side with 1. So let's draw the number line. Okay, these are all plus. Understand? So it's equal or less than 3. Where is positive 3? Equal and less. So where the less move? On the left side always. If something is less, then it moves to the left side. Understand? This is the thing that we have done it. So let's check the answer. They are saying that shaded from 2 to the left, shaded from 3 to the left. Yes, 3 to the left. Yes, it's right. Now you are able to solve this question by yourself. Okay, all the remaining questions by yourself. Let's do the next lesson. Solve advanced linear inequalities. just trying to solve this one. Okay, these are all the steps they are followed, and then we're going to do it. First we write a question: q minus 11. Okay, in the first step we are going to multiply with negative 3 on both sides. Multiply negative 3 on both sides. So what's the answer? Now this should be cancelling, and okay, now what's the next? Q as it is, minus 3 plus 11. Q as it is, and what's the answer for minus 3 plus 11? It's 8. Okay, so now this is the inequality. It's 11. Wait, let me see. Oh, sorry, it's minus 1. And here it's minus 3, so this becomes plus 3. It's 14. Okay, when I check, then it's 14, because here it's minus 3 when you're going to multiply it. So this is the solution for that question. Let's do one more. M minus 12, then you are more able to clear. M minus 12 divided by 4. So first of all, multiplying both sides with 4. This should be cancelling. M minus 12, that is 8. Subtracting both side with adding both side on 12. So what's the answer for M? That is 20. Inequality sign is as it is. Okay, all right, let's do some difficult question. I think so this one is easy now. Let me write here a question. This one: minus 1 u plus 2 minus 1 u plus 2 less than minus 8. So first multiply minus 1 with inside of the numbers, minus u minus 2. Adding both side with positive 2. This should be cancelled. So minus 8 plus 2 is minus 6. Okay, dividing both side with negative sign. So what it becomes? Positive 6. Okay, let's do the test questions. 3 into c minus 13 minus 11 less than 7. Okay, now you guys solve this question and then tell me the solution. You have 2 minutes. So multiply 3 with inside of the bracket. First solve these two. Adding both sides with 50. So 3c is 57. Dividing both sides with 3. S- So this should be cancel, and this is 19. Let's check, is there any answer for 19? Okay, let's check it out. Yes, it's here. Yeah, this is the right answer. So minus 1 into m plus 1. Solve one more question, okay? Minus 3 less than 16. Okay, so you guys solve this question. You have 1 minute. This is so easy. Just simply first multiplying, then if you have some same numbers, then moving it out on that side. Only the variable which is left on the left side and numbers on the right side. So it's minus m, minus 1, minus 3, and 16. Minus m, minus 4, and 16. Adding both sides with 4. This is 20. Dividing both sides with negative sign. This one. Okay? Yeah, it's here. And sorry, sign is also changed. Okay? Understand? Now you solve. Let's solve this one. H minus 5 over negative 7. H minus 5 over negative 7 less than equals to 1. So multiply on both sides with 7, negative 7. So this should be cancelled, and here the thing which is left minus 7. So h minus 5 plus 5 minus 7 plus 5. What's the answer? So h is minus 2. Okay. And look at here, if you have a negative sign with this one, we can automatically change that sign. All right. Now these are all the same, I think. So like we already discussed in that one. Let's do the next lesson. So how many lessons today we discussed? First we discussed the graph solution to two-step linear inequalities, graph solution to advanced linear inequalities, then solve advanced linear inequalities. Now let's move to the graph compound inequalities. Graph the compound inequalities. What is the meaning of compound inequalities? First we just discuss that thing. What is the meaning of compound inequalities? Let me tell you that thing. Let me write a here definition. Okay. So compound inequalities. What is the compound inequalities? Basically compound inequality in which like you can say that two inequalities statements joined either by a words or by the like by the words or by the words and. Okay, so a statement or a sentence in which the two inequalities statements joined. A compound inequality. So here is the definition of the compound inequality in which the two statements, two sentences. Compound inequality is a sentence in which the two inequality statements joined either by the word or the word and. Okay, like for example, and indicates both statements of the compound sentence are true at the same time, and the overlap or intersections you can say that solution set for the individual statements. Okay, so this is the meaning of the compound inequalities. Two or more inequalities joined together with or and. Okay, so this is your compound inequality. Let's do it. 3 is less than x is less than 4. So where is 3 that is less than x? And x is less than 4. So it means that it lie in the middle of the 3 and 4. Okay, let's do it. Like they are saying that, okay, here 3 less than x less than 4. So where it's lie, like for example, here is the inequality. Okay, so this is the point 0. As we know that this is all in the plus one, so we are not able to draw any other numbers. Or if you want to draw, it's all up to you. X is greater than 3. This 3x is greater. It means that here, where it moves on the right because it's greater. But x is less than 4. It means that, and it stopped here because it's less than 4. Less than 4, move back. Greater than 3, move this one. So the middle area of these two. Understand? This is the thing of the compound inequalities, because here are the two inequality systems. That's it. Let's do the one more questions for that. So here is one, which is x is greater than 1 and less than 4. This is also equal, but for the x it's not equal, only less. So for example, it's here 1, 2, 3, and 4, and here it's 0. X is greater or equal to 1, like for it start from the 1 and greater than 1, move. But x is less than 4 as well. So when it's move greater or equal, so start here, but it's less, so then it's a little bit backward. Okay, so it is not shaded area, you can say that. So this is the area that is shaded, like the area which is in between 1 to 4, but it's not on the, you can say that it's not on the 4. Okay, minus 6, x is greater than minus 6 and less than minus 5. Greater than minus 6, let's do it. Greater than minus 6 and less than minus 5. Okay, let's do it. Here it's 0, sorry. X is greater than minus 6, sorry, I'm just putting it here 0. It's all wrong. Okay, we are going to draw the negative. This is 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, and negative 6. X is greater than negative 6. Greater than negative 6 mean moves back, but less than 5. So it means that this area. Okay, all right. So hope you guys understand all the lessons, all the chapter. So if you still need any help in any of the lesson and any of the chapter, then you can contact on the tutors that are available on the Skype Monday to Friday 5 to 9 p.m. All right, now have a good day, you all. Bye.